Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to episode 15 of our Let's Play series of Anno 1800. In the last episode, we got started with our, the airship platforms, got to play a little bit with the Empire of the Skies DLC, and got our first Harpy up and running, doing a little bit of a trade route, and you got to see me last time. I was fiddling around a lot, playing with all the new things, obviously throwing everything out of balance as I tried to balance out the mail system, and I've come up with some ideas that I'm going to change a few of the islands a little bit and see if I can clean things up. We've done a lot of things in a very suboptimal way, just making a headlong rush towards the new DLC, and this episode is going to be dedicated to cleaning that up, making some more beautiful cities, maybe making some things a little bit more efficient, and just overall improving our gameplay. So one of the first steps to that, though, temporarily speaking, this route I'm going to go ahead and cancel. I don't want to be worrying about international or regional mail. What I would rather do, I would rather focus on getting more of our airship platforms here, making sure that we get our workforce balanced, making sure that we have our, what are they called, the commuter stations up and running, and I'm going to be retooling a few of my cities to try and make them a little bit more beautiful. Specifically here in Laiachi, I think I'm going to move towards having only obreros here, and if I have Jornaleros, it's going to be utilizing the Hacienda for Jornalero homes. So that's one thing that we're going to work on. Try and make some interesting cities. The Jornalero homes are actually quite lovely. If I could find any copies. Actually, do I even have... Ah, here we go. So the Jornalero homes are much more stately than a traditional Jornalero home. You know, the Jornalero Hacienda homes, I should say, as opposed to a standard home. So we want to go ahead and take advantage of that.
Give us a heading.
Let's see. And just try and make some more beautiful cities. We might have a few obreros on those islands, on our supporting islands, but primarily our obrero population is going to be here. And the other reason why we want to focus obreros here is, with the Hacienda, we can actually beautify this city in particular, and end up with the bonus here. What was it called again? Local assemblies. Hacienda Obrera quarters produce influence, and in fact it's 5 influence per obrero quarter, which is actually very significant. So first step to all of this is we are going to grab our aluminum profiles, and I want to go ahead and get this airship up here. Also, another thing I did off screen, I really didn't do a whole lot off screen.
Something for you.
Go away. I did play around a little bit, just kind of getting a feel to see what it would be like to decorate with the new airport modules, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very happy with the modules. All of the airport modules seem to have this sort of
A check copy?
dirt road aesthetic, and it's difficult to make it look good. Although, you know, on second thought, coming back and looking at it here, when you have it surrounded by a road, maybe it isn't as bad as I originally thought when I was doing this for myself. Let's get that published. Yeah, you know, perhaps that might be the thing. Maybe we just need to have roads running alongside everything. Huh. I might play with that. I might not use the arrival and departure signs, but unless... Oh, hold up a minute. I actually do have to do this. By the way, fun fact, you must be in building sorting progress. You must go to the Obrero tab, and you must click on the airship platform to have these show up.
We don't have to deal on paper. You are so generous.
Okay, go away, Jean. For some reason, where you would typically find all of the additional things like Docklands ornaments, or like industrial ornaments, all of these things separated, there is no tab for the airship ornaments. So you're just going to have to go in here in order to find that tab. I had several people making that suggestion to me, and sadly, it's just because of the style where I normally like to go by building sorting with type. It's just not an option for me. Now, I did want to see these covered seats. If I did that there, and if I did a brick road, you know, that's actually the dirt seating coming alongside that. It's actually not so bad as long as I have brick roads. So,
We're prepared.
something to play with. We're going to go ahead and drop those there. We're going to build this, and that built all of the modules around it. And I'll play with the decorations here to kind of clean things up. But the big thing was having that and bringing our Yornalera workforce up. We're going to go ahead and grab our aluminum profiles again. And we're going to go ahead and head back down to this island.
Engaging engines.
Let's see.
Fleet
The
awaiting orders.
other thing is this big jerk right here. We're planning to have a little party.
Fleet on the move.
And if I go back here, I have sort of made a determination that I really do not like Artur. He's dark blue, right? Yes, he is. So I don't like Artur. I don't like the fact that he declared war on me for no reason, and so we're going to make him pay for it. Let's actually go to Laiachi with those 5. And we're losing a significant sum of money. We need to make sure that we do whatever we can to start balancing our goods and bringing that up. And I think a lot of that is going to end up being...
I wouldn't be a rebel if I settled for this.
Yeah, it's going to be the fact that I actually changed the distribution of goods here. So let's start downgrading a few of these homes. I would like to clean up how I've had this balanced. I also want to increase our alpaca wool through several of the islands, so we've got some plans for that.
Neutral buoyancy achieved.
Oh, I've been on half speed this whole time. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Get this airship over
We
here.
have a flight path.
See what we can do. Also, for the time being, expect that all of the episodes will be 1-hour episods.
Get this thing moving.
Unless for some reason we end up doing a special episode, something special that'll end up being 2 hours. We're going back to our standard plan of 1-hour episodes. Let's see. We don't need another hangar. We need the airship platform, and this one's going to be a little bit trickier. Ooh. What kind of space do I have here? Oh, I've got a lot more space. And I could supply more needs to boost this island. I think for the time being, I'm just going to get this down. I'll worry about cleaning it up after the fact. And we're going to get our... We could have the air mail sorting office. We could have the commuter station just on the back there. Might have to rebuild a few of these when we go to move this later, but for the time being, it's okay. So that's going to help.
Ready for action.
And do I really need to get these? Actually, yes, I do need the aluminum profiles back. Except... Yeah, I have a local post office here. That's another thing to check out really quick. So, we're supplying enough local mail. We're producing enough to then supply it locally.
Prepared.
We've got those back. Did I ever give this one a post office? And I think the answer to that is no. Alright, we want to supply enough mail here to ensure that we're getting a little bit of extra income, a little bit extra population. And everything is actually balanced again, so we have our workforce back. So that's a good thing. Do I care about having Obreras here? You know, I really don't. I think we might change this up. The other thing is, let's take a quick peek at this. Where is Item Transfer Depot? Laayachi can go there. Macau can go there. San Marnello, Tombola. Okay, that's all the items. What do these do? Cotton plantation just gives cotton fertility. Clockmakers. So that would be more for the old world. And you're all carpentry works to get wood. That's actually not a bad item. Could be kind of useful. Where's our little airship? How far away did he make it? Oh, good question. Where did he go? Damn, he made it there quick. Alright. I'm always surprised by just how fast that damn thing is. And let's take a quick peek here. Alright, we're supplying 1 ton, and I'm going to turn that lifestyle need on for you, and that lifestyle on need for you. Or lifestyle need on. And where is that mail? Okay, we're not quite supplying enough. So what I might do... We need a little bit more population to grab. See if that will boost it. Not quite. So it's not quite enough to supply everybody here, but you know what? A little bit is better than nothing, even if we see a little bit of fluctuation here. We might actually get a second mailbox here. Well, what kind of money increase are we going to see? Two coins for them, and it's going to be 3 coins for you. Yeah, we'll see a little bit of monetary increase. I'd like to see if we can get just enough here to supply everybody. Now, over here, we do have the Hacienda. In fact, what I might do... I might make this the city. Yeah, with having enough of those here. So let's actually move our obrero quarters over this direction, and we could actually move that mailbox over here as well. I'd like to move you down. Move you down. Let's see. One more tile. Boom. Gonna lose a few farm tiles there. Same thing with you. There we go. And, ooh. We've got a lot of room to fit a couple of extra things in here. So, as far as lifestyle needs go... actually, not lifestyle needs. I need... Okay, they want a boxing arena, and we already have the chapel. And no other buildings, so we gotta get the boxing arena over here. Great. I might call it quits on the Obrera homes here. Let's see. If we move that there, we could take that mailbox and put it here. And move some more homes. So, gonna take a minute to start moving Obrero homes over here. I'm just going to get them on the road so I can get to use them. And I'd also like to use the decorations here, since So we have the Hacienda decorations, having like the Hacienda wall, things like that. I would definitely love to use that and make a very beautiful town over here. Okay, so this is going to satisfy everybody. That's going to satisfy everybody. Great. And we've got oil over here as well. We could actually loop our oil up and over. Let's see. Where's the rest of the oil? We've got some oil here. We've got more oil up here. Yeah, I think turning this into the main oil harbor is going to make more sense, and we can move more farms to the outskirts here as this builds up. In fact, we're actually at the max Hacienda radius, so that's actually pretty good. Alright, let's see what we can do with Hacienda homes. Let's move our tiles out here and over. I'm going to move you there. And we want to fill in. Are these going to need... Oh, we're going to need a market. Okay, okay. So we will need to keep a market nearby. Let's grab you. So I think what I'll do, the traditional haciendas I'm going to have over on this side, surrounded by all of their basic needs. I think that is very reasonable. And let's get rid of you, you, and you. Replace with you, and you. I'm very glad that they gave us more of these to play with. In fact, we're at 292 out of 999, so that gives us a lot of room to play with. I will have to consolidate a few of these homes over. Let's see, we got one more right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to consolidate that right here. And we'll call that good. What if we actually did that? Get rid of you. Yeah, no, that's actually a good spot. And let's take a quick...
thrilling! A renowned personage.
Yes, yes, that's fine. Quick peek here. So we're still not quite supplying enough mail. We almost need another mailbox.
Much obliged.
I will go ahead and move a few of these homes over. And we'll go ahead and wall this area in. I think we could actually... If I move you over a tile, move you over a tile. Say we had those here. Actually, let me... I'm not gonna redo all of those over and over again. Let's see. Something like that. Bring these over and turn them into hacienda homes. Bring that up. Add the hacienda gates. No, no, no. I want you facing the other way. Thank you. There it goes. And actually, I will rotate our market. There you go. Looking at it, it might be worth increasing this to a post office in this area, but we're not quite there yet. Now, I've got all of these homes. What I'm thinking about doing is I might just replace those. Or, as an alternative, you know what? I'm not going to need these obreros. I don't really need obrero homes here. Instead...
Bien hecho. Good job.
We'll have to make sure that we have what-you-call-it's here. Let's go here, go to Jornalero homes. We're going to add those instead. We have the obreros that we need here. We won't need to supply a whole lot of goods for them, and it will satisfy them and give us a little bit more population here. It'll add to our obrero workforce elsewhere. I would like to increase enough to unlock bomb bins and sewing machines. I'd like to have just enough to satisfy all needs. What do you guys need? They're short on fried plantains. We need to make sure we have enough fried plantain output. Oh wow, are these? No, it looks like they're reaching. Okay, what else, what else, what else?
Before dawn and after dusk.
How about I don't make a Toli here?
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Of course it has. We can make the schnapps. We need that for these guys. Fair enough. In fact, what kind of income are we getting? Whoops. From making schnapps here. We're making a little bit of profit, but we're not making enough of them. So we could absolutely increase that. Gonna need another potato field, but we can make that happen. Let's see if we can do... I want to delete that extra one. Add the gates. You'll add the road there. Road there. Get the clay deposit. Good, good, good. Clay actually has a lot of use in the old world now, as artisans will use clay, and they actually bring in a pretty hefty amount. It's actually really nice. Hot sauce, that satisfies these guys, and will get us a little bit of extra income. Not a lot. Actually, I think it's actually operating at a loss, if I'm honest. Yeah, it pretty much operates at a loss. So, something to look into. Hot sauce. Let's actually check this out. I'm curious what items will boost this. Unknown. A lot of the typical items looks like all drinks production. Okay, so that's kind of useful. Are there any specific items for making hot sauce? No, it just looks like these very general distillery type items and all other general use items. As fire goes down, attractiveness goes up. Okay, yeah, so there's not much else that can be done other than giving them traditional buildings. Too many transporters, loading delayed. I really wish that we had a good visual of how delayed the loading is, but... So, the only other thing we can really do is giving them fried plantains. That'll bring them up to... What, we're up to... Is that our max? No, we're up to 17. So fried plantains would take us up to 20. And anything else that we want to do is going to be the mails, it's going to be work clothes, felt, which is something we can do. We can definitely make that happen. We might make this
Ready for
more
orders.
of a general production area. So, let's start with... I will build the city up a little bit more. Something I thought about while I was offline for a little while is the way in which I build cities I kind of want to improve upon. For the longest time, I was kind of building and slowly expanding out my cities. And what I would rather do, I would like to move to where I do more of a planned city structure that I can place down to begin with, and then expand as needed. Or I should say upgrade as needed. So, for example, I would like to place all of my Yornolero homes, provide all of their needs, and then upgrade as the time goes on. That's our wall there for the hacienda. Let's get this. I think I might do farms on the outskirts here. And the other thing is, now that we can actually supply all of our islands by actually having the obrero workforce balanced, or the, what do you call them? I always forget the name. The commuter something. The commuter stations. Now that we have commuter stations to actually balance out our workforce, it's going to be a lot easier to actually supply enough workforce to all of these islands. I could do that. It's cutting close. Those. There we go.
The more the merrier.
You know, it's actually not bad, and I'm somewhat thinking about deleting these, moving this down, and actually putting in the post office. Because that would cover pretty much everybody. Yeah. So let's actually get rid of you two. Put you and you here. Move you down. Get rid of you. Clean up the roads that want to move around. Great. And post office. Yeah, that's a lot better. The only thing we need is we need wood. So let's actually fast forward to see if we can get a little bit of wood. In fact, you
Your
know what?
ship has returned from its voyage.
I'm going to go ahead and send this over here and pick up as much as I can. Alright, our ships of the line are here. That's 10 ships of the line, a bunch of frigates, and we actually have some gunboats as well.
Aye.
So, we'll get everybody ready. And I think that we need ad infinitum. This island will be mine. As well as Zephyrus and Seed of Zeus. In fact, I think we could make a pretty good play for everything, can't we? Does he have flak guns? Oh my, he's got flak emplacements. Now, something I don't know is, will these shoot at ships? Useless against non-aerial targets. Okay, so they can't do anything to my ships. Now, this is a problem. This island is loaded. Lots of mounted guns. Okay. So, we can see our threat. We'll deal with it. Not too much of a problem. I don't think I really need this workforce over here anymore.
I wouldn't call these lean years.
Knowing what I do... Let's see. I want these to actually connect to the wall.
Your streets are safe again.
There we go. Yeah, I think I'll loop the oil up and around. I'm going to delete these walls over here. Don't really need them, but we will need a bridge up along the side to actually move our goodies. I'll tell you what, for the meantime, make some plazas for people to move around in. And over time, I'll upgrade these. So each of these homes will be able to hold 20 up to 50 urinal arrows as we supply more needs. And I'll make sure that we get rum and everything else going. Do we have our wood yet?
Ready for orders.
It's 100 tons of wood. That'll help us build more. And how about our ships? I think it's actually time.
Fleet awaiting orders.
So, you guys are going to go ahead and go here, and then there. Frigates, I would like to go ahead and have prepared to move.
Fleet en route.
So the guns will always target the weakest ship, so by sending our ships of the line in
Moving
first,
to coordinates.
they'll be targeted before anybody else is.
Fleet moving in convoy.
We'll send our gunboats in last in support. And we are in range. Turn,
Ship
turn,
under
turn.
attack.
Let's
Attention
move.
for the Admiral.
Go, go, go.
Fleet embarking.
See if we can get in motion.
Aye.
Guns are opening up.
Fleet ready. Aye.
Oh my goodness, they're shooting the pamphlet printer? Really?
Fleet engage.
Did not expect that.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Hit
A
the
ship
dock.
was destroyed.
Stations. Enemy target established. Fleet on point.
Your enemy's resistance is crumbling.
Fleet ready.
Ships down.
I'd like to see you do anything ambitious with it.
I think I will. Your island is my
You'll
island.
never fully appreciate
We're
it.
not sunk yet.
No, I think I can appreciate it. Thank you very much.
On our way.
Ooh, and thank you for the aluminum. Or I guess I should say aluminium. And the
Set
cigars, and the gold. Oh, man. More aluminium? Actually, I have to see. How do they have it spelled? Aluminium. They did it in the British style. Okay.
Frigate first class.
Well, I would say that's worthwhile. I think we'll go ahead and
Moving
move
to
over this
coordinates.
way in preparation to take this island. This is going to be the hard one. He has a lot more cannons here. In fact, does he have cannons on other beaches? No, it doesn't look like it. It's not a bad one to build on. Very interesting copy-pasted style. Oh, look, he's even building in the harbor as we speak. Okay, so enough distractions. Let's see. We'll keep on putting our city together here.
Something to keep waking up for.
What's up with fried plantains? So this is Tombola. Did we lose our vessel carrying the fried plantains? Looks like we just don't have enough throughput, so we're going to need to increase our overall production of fried plantains, which we can do. Can make that happen. Looks like we got quite a bit going on here. We can get the bigger warehouse to make sure that we have a little bit more throughput. Probably the more important thing is we're going to need to start working on getting tractor barns. Oh, that reminds me, something that I wanted to do here, even though I know we're operating at a loss, this is going to be important to start doing.
We've taken to wearing hard hats here.
We have thousands of brass, we have thousands of steel. It's time to start turning them into steam motors, and in a little while, once we have a little stockpile of steam motors, we're going to get a steam shipyard. We need to get a throughput of oil. We need to start bringing oil in and cleaning things up. We need to start bulking up our farms to really get high production out of fewer farms and use that to then supply our islands with more and more goods, keep everybody happy. And Long Rock, not this episode, but in a future episode, this city needs a redesign. I did a little bit of that before, but I'm not happy with how this area is going to turn out. I think that we're going to eventually end up shifting our railroad tracks, shifting a few buildings down this way, and yeah, we'll clean things up to where this is going to be a much nicer looking city, in line with some new ideas that I have. So steam motors are on the way. What do you need to upgrade? You need steel, which we just don't have that being brought in right this second. We could even get our oil harbor started. So, what are we looking like now? Tumble is at negative 1100. Let's get the post office started.
Give us a heading.
We'll drop some extra goods there. Do we have steel over here? We got steel and windows. So, I think I'll go ahead and grab... Oh, oops. I need to send you over there first, don't I? Yeah, we'll grab steel and windows to plan that. So, what can I do to bring our money up here? Well, we're producing coffee and not drinking it, so that's obviously...
Why survive when we can thrive?
to our detriment. I think what I will do... Look at consumables. Something I can build here that will make a whole lot of sense is... alpaca farms. I plan on having alpaca farms on all of the islands now. And I've actually got a few other ideas to play with. Let's do, like... there.
know where to...
We'll do that.
Your people are starting to get sick.
Run that across, and I gotta tie this in somehow. I think I'd like to go ahead and continue the Hacienda roads all the way out. I am going to grab Have Street. We're going to do that right there. Get rid of that. This entire section of island down here, we're going to use the Hacienda streets wherever we can. Try and use all of them up. In fact, how many more do I have? I've got another 300, is that right? Yeah, that was using another 16, so... we have another 300 to go, so maybe we'll have a few offshoots of road that we can move around. We could get rid of the plazas eventually if we need more. We'll probably have Hacienda farms all over here. Are we at the max size? We are at the max radius.
The
Okay,
people
cool.
celebrate your leadership.
So we could have Hacienda farms here, and Hacienda farms out here. We also have a clay deposit, so let's actually grab you. And, ooh, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's just build a road straight out. Copy that, and run it straight out this way. There we go. Gonna get rid of some trees so we can actually see what we're doing here. We can always add more later. I think I'd rather run the road there instead. Oh, oops. Okay, apparently I picked that up and moved it a little too far. That's the only downside to these Hacienda roads. They like to be connected to everything. If you move them too far, it will break everything. They're a little finicky that way. Oh, that's perfect. No. I'm gonna take you. Run that there. Ooh, that makes me happy. One thing I will do, though, I'm gonna take you and move you down a tile. Because we need to plan for when we have a tractor barn there. This will end up being a single farm, but it's going to double the throughput. Alright, that's exactly 64 tiles. Oh, these are actually going to be really cool. How many more of these specific corn farms do I want? I mean, you know, I've got... I have enough Jornalero population. I could really just go all out with it. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be enough. Let's see. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of these alone is going to be required for making the corn to feed all of our alpaca pastures, right? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I need that many? No. Would I like that many? Yes.
The land has to be prepared for...
Bum, 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 bum.
No more space here.
Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, so 4 alpaca farms with silos. Now, I will continue this road out this way, because we're going to need another warehouse here. We're going to wrap that in a road. And let's see, where is it? We need a felt producer. And we're going to produce that felt, and we're going to go to our Jornaleros, go to lifestyle needs, and we are turning on the use of felt. Which I think I already have some here, so that's going to give us more Jornaleros. Not going to give us any money, but felt is so dirt cheap to begin with. Not that big of a deal. Work clothes would give us a little bit of money. I don't know about Tef. That's something that we're going to have to play with later. This road here. I think I'm going to do that. And let's see. I think I would very much like to have farm here. Add enough fields to kind of make that make some sense. Now, what about sugar? Well, what are the other things that I'm going to really need?
Maybe if I was 20 years younger.
Well, I need... Oh, that's where I actually boosted production. I forgot. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. I'll leave that where it's... I knew I had boosted production on something somewhere. What does that do? Oh man, we need a whole lot more of those to make that worth it. Hot sauce is very much not worth the time and effort. So now that we have all of this, we can also make sure that we have enough ponchos, which, did I have ponchos being made anywhere else? I got a pair over here, so let's actually... Oh, are these alpaca farms as well? Cattle farm... Did I have an alpaca farm? Oh, here they are. I don't need those 2 extras. I don't need those right now. We're going to move that production over here. And how much do I need? At least 6 tons. So we're going to make it 8. In fact, you know, I could make it like 10. But we're going to leave it at 8, honestly. Bomb bins. Are we actually in need of bomb bins here?
This place is full of spirit.
Why does it say I need bomb bins? Do I have an Obrero house or like a Hacienda Obrero house somewhere that I'm just not seeing? Oh no, I'm sorry. We're producing it, we're just not consuming it. Right. Okay. So let's see what we can do to get some more plantains. This island also needs a huge cleanup. That might be on our next episode. We'll try and go one island at a time, cleaning things up. If I look at all of my New World islands, including the new one, Yeah, okay, we're running at a slight deficit. Okay. But Ad Infinitum actually has plantains. However, we need to have wood. So, let's make it happen. That's started. We'll get some wood started here. While we're at it,
Fleet awaiting orders.
I think it's time to go ahead and make an attack move in here. Which way is the wind blowing? Ugh. Kind of not the... Well, actually, it's in a useful direction. We can make this work.
Fleet embarking. Fleet moving in convoy.
Gonna start taking some hits. Push in, gentlemen. Oh gosh, the flame oh, the flame cannon.
Embarking.
Everybody kill that flame cannon.
Ship was
Oh
destroyed.
my gosh, that is so powerful.
A ship was destroyed.
Oh, good grief.
A ship was destroyed.
Oh, that wrecks.
Fleet, prepare to fire. Fleet, on point.
Alright, I have shift right clicked on enough things that we should
A ship was destroyed.
be able to destroy everything.
A ship was destroyed.
Plantains are made here as well.
A ship was destroyed.
That is a lot of cannons.
A ship was destroyed.
Aye.
Come on.
A ship was destroyed.
Alright. Hit the trading post. Let's go.
A ship
Attention
was
for the Admiral.
destroyed.
Yeah, he's targeting all of our gunboats now.
Fleet, prepare to fire.
Your enemy's resistance is crumbling.
That's it. We should have it. Last gun. And we got it.
Forget art. I want my damned island back.
No.
You will turn majesty
Fleet
into a
awaiting
monstrosity.
Yeah. Complain more.
Fleet ready.
Make sail. Keep her constant.
Get you out of the way. Drop that off. Get you out of the way.
Make sail.
Bombs. Oh. Well, thank you very much, Artur.
You can rely on us.
Kiln Keeper. More bombs.
Halyard sheets and braces.
Oh, yeah. Minor fires. Oh! Wow, the flame tower gives a debuff.
Frigate first class.
Huh. Whoops. Looks like he forgot that I took his island.
Coordinates plotted.
Steely-eyed steelsmith. Ooh, that's a good one.
Halyard sheets and braces.
Drop all of our goods here.
Ready the ropes.
And I suppose we'll prepare.
Make
Oh, what's
sail.
this? Brazil nut tree? Oh, very cool. 50 attractiveness.
Coordinates plotted.
I think we're absolutely going to need to have a museum, perhaps a... Well, what are our options here? We can have the botanical garden, zoo, and museum here. I think that's something we're going to have to plan for. And how does that work with culture? Okay, so we get 200, 100, and 100 free influence. And it costs 10 per... So that's interesting. You get 200 free influence for botanical garden modules. Huh. That would give us a lot of options here in the New World for starting a nice city. And I can very much clean this up and make the city nicer. In fact, I think this entire section here will primarily end up being city structures with farms on the outskirts. So that gives us some options. Drop you off. And let's get everybody ready. Which way is the wind blowing? It's blowing that direction, so...
Fleet en route.
It's actually not a bad spot. Gonna head back here. Gonna make sure we have another 10 ships. What's that gonna cost me? That's gonna cost me about 2,500 gold, so I think it's affordable. We're at a deficit right now, but that won't be for too long. Back over to Tombola, where we're doing our city planning.
You should go sit in the shed, boss.
We have plenty of alpaca wool here now. In fact, if I were to look at the alpaca wool, how much do I have? We have an excess of 6 tons. And it looks like the felt is being used. Let's actually grab you. Have both of our felt producers. What's wrong now? Something on fire? Oh, a riot. How quaint. I'm gonna get rid of these guys anyways. Don't really need them. No, I don't want to blow that up.
Ceasefire has ended.
Let's see if you can deal with this really quick while I take a sip of coffee. Any moment now, sir. Yeah, these homes no longer fit into our plans, so I'm not too worried about deleting those right now. It's actually going to be to our benefit in the long run. You know, I could actually put a police station in here somewhere, possibly, maybe? We did a small shift here. Got rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Move you
Non-aggression
there.
pact has ended.
And grab that police station. Put you over here. That's very doable. Nice. That's actually very clean. And that gave us our need for
Competitors
bombings.
have agreed a peace deal.
And we're about 200 away from getting sewing machines here. So yeah, I feel pretty good. Having like about 1,000 obreros on each island so that we can fulfill all of the needs. It's the low bar that I'd like to hit. And then the rest being Jornalero homes. I think that's actually... that's going to be pretty nice. And look at that, it's boosting our overall production of post. local mail. So we're producing 4 tons and we're burning 2 tons. And even with the post office, we're actually turning a slight profit. And we're getting bonus population on both types of home. Yeah, in fact, the only thing I really need to work on is getting hot sauce here for needs. I've got both of my happiness needs here. I've got felt and local mail. Yeah, so the only other thing I really think we can play with next is bringing work clothes in for the Jornaleros. And what do you guys need? Spectacles. Spectacles would be the next big bonus. And we'll add a few more airships to start doing... After we do a few more of these islands and rework them and have them balanced, I think the next big step would be to then start doing regional mail. Was that 6 coins for them, and for these guys it's going to be...
have agreed an alliance.
Oh, it's also going to be 6 coins, so that's actually not too bad. What about for you, if we were to do it on a smaller home? 3 coins. So it's exactly double for exactly double the population. Okay, fair enough. Let's build the last 2, or 4, Obrero homes.
Competitors are now at war.
And I gotta tell you, I think this now actually looks pretty good. We're coming up on an hour now. In fact, I'm seeing that we're at an hour and 1 minute. So I think we're going to finish this episode by finishing off our tour in the New World, because I just don't feel like dealing with him. We gave him every opportunity. In fact, I'll give him an opportunity. Nope, he doesn't want a ceasefire. He sees himself as
I cannot
superior.
fathom your theme.
My theme.
Stations!
It's all prepared.
Ship under attack.
Let's do that to get a little bonus income.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Move in, move in, move in. Oh, the wind is against us.
Moving to coordinates.
A ship was destroyed.
Keep rolling in, guys. Keep rolling. Oh gosh, he has another one. Go, go, go. This is bad.
A ship was destroyed. A ship was destroyed.
Fleet on point.
A ship was destroyed.
Fleet engage.
Alright. This is going to be close. That flame tower did a lot of damage. We very much need to have our steamships with bigger guns.
A ship was destroyed.
We've got a few more that we could bring in.
Fleet ready.
Did I not have you selected?
A ship was
No, they're
destroyed.
fighting.
Fleet prepare to fire.
Come on.
Fleet on point.
Got it.
A ship was destroyed.
Trade port time. I know the guns are loud, so I'm trying to stay as distant as I can while still being able to show the action. Looks like we had just enough of a fleet to get this task done. Ooh, there it goes.
Fleet prepare to fire.
So we'll get rid of the crane, we'll get rid of the flat guns, and then that should crumble the last little bit of support that he had here. In fact, was that the only dock? Oh, he had some docks over there, but nothing significant.
Your enemy's resistance is crumbling.
Any moment now, he should fall apart. Oh, he's right there on the edge. That's the last of the guns.
Ceasefire has ended. Ship constructed.
This island is stubborn.
Aye.
Just give it up, guys. Come on. Here we
Forget
go.
art. I want my damned island back.
No. So it's going to cost us 17 influence.
You will turn
A
majesty
very-
into a monstrosity.
Very, very worthwhile investment.
You
So-
can rely on us.
Let's go ahead and grab the last little bits of goods.
Steady her course.
Tell you to drop those off.
Halyard sheets and braces. Keep her constant.
Lots and lots of cigars.
Make sail.
Bum, 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 bum.
Stations.
Looks like we'll have some cigars to bring home. Oh, target has no space.
Steady her course.
Oh, wow. What do we have here? More cigars.
Coordinates plotted.
Jeez, how many cigars did he have here?
Make sail.
This is going to be almost 1,000 tons of cigars. Or 500 tons, maybe.
Keep her constant.
Okay, I think that was everything. How many did he have in here? Cigars... 150 tons.
You can rely on us.
200. 350. 400. 500. Yeah, so 500 tons of cigars in one island. Wow. Well, we'll bring that back over here to go ahead and claim our spoils of war. So there you have it. We have claimed the seat of Zeus, Zephyrus, which is an island that I think I'll have a lot of fun building on, and Ad Infinitum, which, again, another item, or another island I think I'll have a lot of fun building on. So, very, very cool. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me on this episode. If you'd like to support the channel, best way you can do that is by clicking that subscription button. It does not cost you anything, and is the best way to support the channel. We are 140 people away from hitting our goal of 1,000 subs. Huge, huge deal. If you would like to talk about all things Anno, be sure to go ahead and look down in the description. That is the best way to find the link to my Twitch channel and also to my Discord channel, where we have a small group of Annoholics that like to talk about all things Anno. We give a lot of tips there. We have a whole lot of fun just discussing things, and we all cut up together as a big old group. So it's actually turned into a nice little community. It's small for now, but we have a lot of fun. So be sure to go ahead and join in with us. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for being here, and bye-bye.